welcome back to the Mr. Excel Netcast. I'm Bill Jell, and today's question comes from Kyle in California. If you have a question for the podcast, send it in. We'll get to you on a future podcast. Kyle's setting up a workbook for his students to use when taking practice ACT test or SAT tests. And basically, he allows the students to enter their answer in column B, and he has hidden in column C the correct answer. So his formula over here in column D is a fairly straightforward if statement. It says equal if B2 is equal to C2. In other words, if the student got the answer right, then he puts an X. Otherwise, he puts quote, quote. He puts nothing. And everything was working great till Kyle came down to the end and used the count function to try and count how many X's there are. Well, the first problem we have is count only counts numeric values. It doesn't count text values. So then you might try and use the count A function. Count A is used for counting either numeric or text. Unfortunately, when we use count A, all of those quote quotes get counted as something. So that doesn't work either. I told Kyle that we have to start using the COUNTIF function. We're going to look through the range of X's or blanks and count how many are equal to, in quotes, uppercase X. And sure enough, that works. We have 5. If someone gets the right answer here in question number 9, it increases to 6. So that's one solution. The other solution that I suggested was that instead of using an X and a blank, you just simply use a 1 and a blank. Copy that down to all of our cells. And then once the ones or blanks are there, it's very easy just to use the sum function to go through and sum up all of those 1 values. So if you don't care about presentation, you're just trying to get the total score, using the 1 is the way to go. Otherwise, COUNTIF, great little function that we have. There's also a SUMIF function that we'll talk about some other day. Thanks to Kyle for sending in that great question. If you have a question, please feel free to drop us a line. Otherwise, we'll see you next time for another netcast for Mr. Excel.